Welcome back, everybody. Let's go find the dragon M.P.T. This is your host, Piscean Lore. This is part 2 of grown ass man with old ass toys. And this episode kind of special to me. One of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid. We have the main villain from the show Silverhawks. This is Mon Star. Here we go. This is Mon Star, right? Mon Star was hardcore. Mon Star was in space where Mum Ra was to Third Earth. He is completely hard plastic. Once again, not very articulate, but somehow more articulate than Jackalman. It's really weird. Let's get into it a little bit. So he does have bendable knees. He can bend his knees. Boom, give you a nice kick. Give you a nice kick. And his arms are stuck in this position. So, but you can move his arm at the shoulder, right? Giving him like this range of motion here, right? The special thing about Mon Star. Okay, so in the show, he's like the leader of this mob. He's leader like this space gang basically, and his origin is pretty sweet. It's like he was imprisoned by Commander Stargazer. I had that. I have the action figure as well. He was imprisoned by Commander Stargazer. Unfortunately, Mon Star is powered. He gains strength from this a certain star that when it shines on him directly, Mon Star will go from this. Let's hold his arms up and get a good release here. See how his back opened up? It didn't do this in the show, of course. It was a much cleaner transformation. But he would truly become Mon Star. Close up. Oh, his hair. You gotta get his hair perfectly right or his back won't close. Is that what it is? Something. Alright, let me see. Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah. See, both their heads can't face the same way, so I need to twist his head back. There you go. But that's the true form of Mon Star. That's his true form. So he has one open hand, which I'm not sure what he would wield with that. And then he has one good closed fist that's the left hook that I don't want to be in the way of. Apparently he's very durable. He's been around since 1985, but he stands on his own, right? Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Let's get a little backstory on Mon Star from the cartoon Silverhawks. Okay. Truthfully, the toy doesn't do the character justice, really. He looks so much sweeter on the show. But it's still nice to have. Mon Star is the mob boss and the main antagonist of the Silverhawks, and especially Stargazer, Commander Stargazer. He is known to ride Skyrunner, a giant squid. Later, Hardware develops a fighting hawk for Mon Star, the Sky Shadow, which is really sweet. Mon Star is the head of the Limbo mob and functions as a local criminal kingpin. He has been around Limbo for over 300 years and has escaped from the penal planet 10, a maximum security prison, twice. He gets his powers for transformation from the Mon Star. He has a personal vendetta against Stargazer for his second capture, and likewise all who align themselves with the Silverhawks. He also had previous battles with Condor. Mon Star has at times appeared to actually enjoy doing battle with the Silverhawks. He also seems to forgive or at least hide previous conflicts with his gang members So though this may be due more to his need for their abilities than any compassion or mercy in his character. His powers in his normal form, Mon Star is a cruel and cunning criminal. He maintains an iron grip on the limbo underworld, and very few dare any action without his approval, which actually comes with a price tag. He also has above normal strength, capable of beating through an armor plate to gain the light of Limbo's Moon Star. While not seen very often, he can use his Light Star ability for simple punishment of others. In his transformed state, though, once the transformed light of Limbo's Moon Star hits Mon Star, he becomes entirely covered in robotic armor. His strength is then many times greater than his normal form. He has jets on his elbows, which you can kind of see there. You can just kind of like a peg-like thing, or I guess you could say are his jets. He has jets on his elbows that can use to fly through space or planet, or fire red energy blasts. He tends to use the light star in his transform form for causing damage, hold a foe, and hypnotize foes. Transformed form energized. At one time, he came into possession of a fragment of the Moon Star called a Moon Stone. When he transformed into his armored form while holding it, it magnified his powers greatly, giving him the power to fire energy blasts from his hands as well as super strength. He also was shown to have a form of levitation ability. Weaknesses: a shot of the disintegrator was shown to cause Mon Star to lose his armor and revert to his normal form. The same was also shown when he was shocked with a great amount of volts of electricity. Wow. Yeah, man, but that's Mon Star. If you get a chance, do yourself a favor. Watch an episode of Silverhawks. The intro is rocking. His transformation is amazing. The show is really good. It was one of my favorites growing up. And you're gonna instantly fall in love with Tallyhawk. It's just impossible not to. But that's Mon Star. That's Mon Star. Pretty cool. He's pretty cool, man. He's not one that I would other than playing wise, other than like some good body slams, like I said, a good left hook. He can also deliver a good front kick. But in my toy battles, my personal toy battles, Mon Star probably wouldn't win many battles. Not really. I got cooler toys to do that. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is your host, Piscean Lore, and this is Grown Ass Man with Old Ass Toys, and I hope to see you next time. Peace out.